Hey guys, what's up? This is Shin0555 back with another how to draw video. Oh my god, I don't make these at all, ever. Okay, no, this is a requested how to draw video. The Pro Scooter Films requested, I draw Manic the Hedgehog from Sonic Underground. Yeah, I actually pre-drew a picture. I'm gonna redraw this one. So that's what it's going to look when it's all done. So basically, a little background on Manic. He's Sonic's brother in Sonic Underground. He played the drums, and he's green, and he wears a vest. And he has similar shoes to Sonic. He has like shoes that were a mixture of Sonic and Tails. That's about it. So, alright, let's get drawing. Okay, like most Sonic pictures, I'm going to start out with the head. Because he is very, very similar to drawing Sonic. We start out with the C, and then you go up. I'm actually gonna, because this video is gonna be very similar in how to draw Sonic the Hedgehog's head. So, like, I might skip some parts. Like, I won't go over the head that much in detail, because for those of you who saw how to draw Sonic's head, it's really easy. Yeah. I don't know, I don't have much to talk about. But again, just follow these lines. Nothing too difficult. Bam. Like that. So these are going to be his eyes. Then you start out with his nose, which is just underneath that bulge in his eyebrow. It's a very simple shape, like that. And then you're going to start with his mouth, which I start about here on the nose. And just go up. Curve it down and curve it up. Do the same thing and just curve it down like this over here. So you got that. And then to finish it off, you go down over here. And just connect the lines. I'll do a smile too. I gave him a little smirk, which is, you just kind of draw a straight line and then curve it up. And put a little arrow right here. And a curved line underneath the mouth to make the lips. Okay, I'll do the eyes next. Eyes, simple. Make an oval. Like so. And then for the light reflection, I just did one. I just did a little half circle right here. And then a smaller shape of the oval over here for his pupil. There we go. Do the same thing over here. Yeah. But do it, about, like, make this part of the eyebrow cover the eye a little bit. Like this, don't make it out like this. Because his head's tilted, and, that's the way it looks like if it's tilted. And for the nose, you just put a little half circle like you did the eyes, and then just shade it in. Like so. Now you can see that's his face. Okay, we're going to go into the eyebrows next. Which, for this eyebrow, you start out, I like to start out about here. And you just go up. And then curve it. And follow the line you made for the eye. You can erase a little bit of this over here if the line extends too long. And then you're going to do another one. Just follow the lines you made for the eye. And stop about there. See? See how everything's falling into place now? Okay. This is where he differs a lot from Sonic. And this is where I'm going to really start explaining stuff now. What I like to do is draw Sonic's head the way it's normally done, like this. You just curve it up because we all know Sonic has the spikes on his head. You can turn the paper. I prefer doing that. Mine's gonna go a little bit off the page. I never plan these things size-wise out. Right. Alright, and then you get to a point where you go here, and then you just curve it in. Okay? Like that. So just draw that, and then draw one spike, and then stop, and I'll show you the rest. Then I like going down here, and you start about here, and just make a little half circle. Like, not even a half circle, just a curved line like this. And then you start at the bottom of it, and make a spike going out. Like so. And then you curve it. I make it a little bit longer. And then curve it up. Make another line above that line. And then curve it up. It's very difficult to do with one hand. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually holding the camera with my other hand, so forgive me if I like move the page a little bit, because I have nothing to hold it down. So you make it look like this. Okay, nothing too hard. And then I like to draw the ears. Just get them out of the way. I start about here to draw this ear, which just go out, make a triangle, but round off the tip, and just go down for that. And here you make another triangle that goes this way, but just round off the tip and go down. And then you draw a normal triangle with sharp edges. And then you start from this angle, right in the middle, and then you draw a curved line going in for the ear. Very simple, easy to do. Okay, so I did just draw a little bit off, but it should look like this. So this is where it's really gonna get different from Sonic the Hedgehog. So what you do is, because Manic has his front quills are actually not welded together like Sonic's, like these. So you're gonna have to draw them individually, and to do that, you just start a curved line right here, go up, and go up a good height like this, and then start here, and then curve it down. It's kind of like drawing spiky hair. And then just follow the line you made back. Like that. But the trick is, he has a lot of them. So then you're going to start around here, and then just keep drawing the quills like this. I feel like this is the trickiest part of the whole picture. And then I drew another one up here like this. Don't mind if they get cut off a little bit. No big problem. And then I'll draw another one like this. And again, he has a lot of them, so yep. Actually, I messed up on this one. It's supposed to be straight. That. Make another quill right here. Blah, blah, blah. It looks a lot different when I actually shaded it, so it's a little tricky looking at it. You could put some more in the middle. I'm gonna do it right here. And they all basically like bend downwards this way. They all majority of them go in the same direction. So you keep doing that. Actually, you could put some more in here. I did the ear a little bit closer to it. That's what's making it look off from the picture I drew before. So I'll draw another one. And the trick is to make them overlap one another. That really makes it look good. So you just keep doing that. Next, and his last quills over here, I'm gonna turn the picture like this. They kind of go out and curve a little bit. Like, they'll be like this. Now I'm gonna make them overlap so it looks like they're not all one big spike. Like that. So, yeah. That's how you draw his head. I don't like this one. I'm going to change this one. I'm going to make it curve. And it'll look a lot better when you start erasing some of the guidelines. Because when you draw them overlapping like that, you would erase like the head part over here and erase the lines that are in the middle. And it'll clean it up a little bit, but that's after you finish drawing the whole thing. Okay guys, and oh yeah, I can make over 15 minutes. This video could be like an hour long and I could still post it, which is awesome. I'm actually just gonna fix his draw line a little bit because I made it a little too far out. I want to curve it in like so. That's just my personal, I kind of like that better. Okay, and the way I drew it, so it should look like this. His head got cut off a little bit, but that's okay. And now we're going to draw his body next. As you can see, it's missing. Okay, a big portion of the body I drew was his hand because I made it sticking out. So, how I drew his hand, it was very simple. I just did a big curved line like this. Like that. And then I followed the curve, like this. It's hard to explain the way the line you make for it. And then I just rounded off where the thumb was and brought that up. And it leads into the other fingers. And then I just picked where the fingers would be. Start from the knuckle and went down like this. And this finger would be a head of the thumb. Just connect those lines like that. And then you just follow this line, put a little bit of room between the two, and curve. Yeah, it's hard to explain like the shapes I'm using to make the hand. It's kind of like all free. Kind of like just wing it, really. Because hands are one of the hardest things to draw in anything. And you just follow this line like this. And then follow the last one. I don't think you have to draw the pinky there. So though that's his hand. He's actually holding a drumstick in my picture, but I'll draw that a little bit later. And then just for I made him wear gloves, and to do that I just took random spots to make two curved lines like this. Do them at different heights, just to show like the different length of the fingers. This one's a little off, but that's okay. And then here I made like another hole in the glove. It was actually like a box at the tip of his hand with two little circles on the edge there. Like that. And I also drew fingernails, which are really easy. Just kind of go like this. Make like a square but round the edges for the fingernails. Don't make like really hard angles. Like that. Okay, now we're gonna draw the drumstick really quick. And to do that, I made a straight line like this going through the fingers. Like that. And then I just followed it with 2 lines. Just keep everything parallel. Like that. Should look like this. And then I just rounded off the tip of it like this. And then just keep drawing it. So there you go. You got a drumstick. You can go in more detail with it, but I really don't. I don't play the drums, so when I think of a drumstick, I think of like a thin wooden thing with whatever this is called on the end of it. Alright, let's say you draw the hand. So you got the head, the hands, and the majority of the picture is actually done already. Alright, now for his stomach. I need to fix this again. There. There. I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me. Alright, anyway, we're gonna draw his stomach, belly, whatever you want to call it. So basically, you start out at the end of the chin and just make a circle like this. Nothing too bad. And then start about here and make just another circle in it for his stomach. Because in Sonic, apparently their stomachs have no fur on them. I don't know if that's accurate for hedgehogs. I don't know. Okay, now we're going to draw his legs. His thumb kind of gets in the legs, but that's okay. So basically what you do is you start at the end of here, and just make a line going down like this. And you start about there, and just follow it. Very easy, very simple. And then for this leg, I drew it like he was standing on something, but I never drew what he was standing on. So I went up like this, and then just curved it down. Like that. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys saw that, but I basically just drew this. Just follow the line. Like that. You could actually make it go in a little bit, but I'm not going to change it. Again, drawing with one hand. Really hard. Okay, anyway, he also wears a vest, so I'll draw that really quick. Which basically, it's very simple. You start out about here. You just go out. I kind of want to make it curved. Make it very loose. Not stiff, solid lines. Because it's a fabric, it's loose. And then I also drew the other part over here. Right under the drumstick, you just kind of curve it and then just curve it in. Like that. Yeah, that's all good. So you got the head, the body, the hand, the drumstick. Okay, I'm gonna draw his shoes really quick. His shoes, again, I think I went over this and how to draw tails or something. But you draw a curved line, and then you kind of follow this, and then make a little triangle or an arrow head right there. And then you start over here, and then make it kind of like puffy, and do the same thing you did over here on this foot, and then curve it up. Actually, I should fix this. Like that. And then you draw his shoe, which is start kind of like this. I know, it's hard to explain. It's kind of like a triangle, oval type of deal going on here. Pretty weird shape. But you just follow the lines that I did. Again, it's really hard to explain what kind of shape that is. It's kind of like an egg. For Eggman, oh my god! Anyway. Now for his bottom part of his shoe, I just draw a straight line and then follow it going down, like that. Very simple. And then you draw a half circle on this part of the shoe with 2 lines going down for his design of his sneaker. I don't know. Like that. And then you just draw 2 rectangles. One on top of the other. Like that. Oh, this video is 20 minutes already. That's ridiculous. Amazing. Alright, anyway. This foot, again, you do exactly the same thing you did with this part, where you draw a curved line, arrowhead, curved lines, like so. Okay, next is, this one's different because the foot's facing this way. So, what you're going to do is you start an oval like this, and then, make sure you get to see this, and then you just go straight, and then you just curve it up. Try not to make this point over here too pointed. Kind of curve it, because it doesn't have really pointy shoes. And then you just follow the line over here for the bottom part of the sneaker. Cool? Alright, now for this part, you're going to draw a curved line like this. And you just need to draw one of the things, because it's only one side of the shoe. And then you draw a box here, and then another box here. But here's the trick, they're actually pointed up. So I curved this up like this, and curved that one up, like that. So there you have Manic the Hedgehog. Oh, I forgot to draw his other arm. Up. His other hand is very simple. I just drew an oval like this, or like it was really more of a rounded square. And then for each finger, I just do a little nub. Like this. Like this. Make the nubs like shorter than one another. Like different sizes. So it kind of seems like different fingers. And then I just did a straight line. Going through him, because he's holding another drumstick in this one. And then just make a parallel line. Follow it off like that. And don't worry about this hand so much, because like it's in the background. It's not, people won't see it at first. So as long as you draw something there, it'll look alright. And yeah, that's it. So that's how you draw Manic the Hedgehog. I'll zoom out. Let's try to pick it up. That's how you draw them. And when you clean up the lines, like over here, the overlapping, when you clean them up, it should look more like this. See? It just looks like a little sloppy because all the overlapping lines and stuff. But you just go in with an with an eraser. This one's really good. And just erase wherever it's overlapping, like here and here. And in this one, again, erasing with one hand is really hard. And you just erase the in-between lines. So, I hope this helped. I hope you learned how to draw Manic the Hedgehog from Sonic Underground. And if you have any other requests, questions, comments, concerns, write them in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer them. Okay guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and hope you learned something. Okay guys, see you next time. Bye bye.